In this video, we will give you an overview of how to build and utilize triggers. Let's start with what triggers are. Triggers are essentially if-then statements that can help you automate features of your system. There are several ways to customize these features so that if something happens in your system, then a particular action or series of actions will follow. By setting up these automations, you're able to operate your business more efficiently. There are two parts to creating a trigger, the if and then part. I'll show you how to set these up now. You'll start by navigating to the triggers section of your system. Here you can create triggers or edit existing triggers. You can also organize them into folders. We have other tutorials showing you how to do this. So to create a new trigger, you'll click this green button in the top right to add a trigger, or you can click into an existing trigger to edit it. Part 1 here is the if portion of the statement. What should trigger this rule? In this example, if a contact is added to a campaign, then part 2 will follow. Part 2 is what action should we perform? In this case, a contact tag titled test will be applied. So this is a very basic trigger. If a contact is added to any campaign, they will receive the tag test. You can further filter out multiple triggers with various different options depending on the type of trigger you're setting up. One example of this is you can customize just a specific campaign. So let's say perhaps we want this trigger to be when a contact is added only to the new SMS campaign, then this particular tag would be applied. You can add these filters to customize triggers however you'd like. It's also important to note that you can add multiple actions. So in this if-then statement of the trigger, if a contact is added to the new SMS campaign, currently one action is scheduled to add a contact tag. However, we could also add an additional action. Maybe we want to assign the contact to a particular user. Maybe we want to add them to another campaign when they've been added into this original one. Maybe we want to remove a certain tag, we want to send a one-off email or an SMS. We could even choose to set the DND for some reason. That wouldn't quite make sense in this case though. But this is just an example to show you all the different options that you can completely customize for triggers. It's important to note that you want to save the trigger in the top right, and you'll need to toggle this from draft to active mode in order to activate the trigger. When the trigger is in draft mode, it will not run, and you'll see this yellow banner here indicating the rule will not run until you activate it. Simply switch this from draft to active, and the trigger will now operate. You can also utilize this actions menu to duplicate or delete a trigger. Again, triggers can be completely customized. You can add multiple filters, multiple actions, whatever you need for your system. This will help you be more efficient at automating features. That's all for now.